left in the crossroads, and both of them have a chance to see if they can reach to Arlington. So without further ado, let's see how they did. We're going to check out what the Yoakum Bulldogs versus the Lano Yellow Jackets in the 3 Division I state semifinals. And Yoakum looking to reach the 3 Division I state semifinals since 2016, and their defense starts off hot. They actually slowed down Lano's offense from getting going for most of the game. And then usually most of the time we see Yoakum kind of rush the football. This time they pass it. How about Jace Morales going deep there, finding Keaton Dilworth? He just uses the speed to get by everybody on this play to get into the end zone. And this would be the early lead, 7-0 Yoakum in this contest. But then it was early. It was kind of a close game between both sides. But then Xavier Barnett, this is why he's going to SMU, folks. I mean, this time just uses the speed, gets by everybody to get into the end zone. And then Yoakum just keeps exploding with the offense. It was a lot of rushing touchdowns. It was a lot of big time plays and just positivity for Yoakum in this game, because the final score in this contest, yes, this is the state semifinal result, everybody. 71-27. Yoakum gets the victory. So with that being said, Yoakum will actually face the Grandview Zebras, who beat the Peaster Greyhounds out there over towards the Dallas area. It'll be 21-18. This game was 71-27. So for Yoakum, see if they can get the job done. That game will be at 3 p.m. There again, they'll be December 18th at 3 p.m. in AT&T Stadium. But how about Shiner Comanches? They were facing the Mount Enterprise Wildcats in the 2A Division II state semifinals in New Caney up there in the Houston area. First of all, how about the defense for Shiner? We talked about this Wildcat offense. Scored 50-plus points a game to get going. Shiner's defense just shut them down completely, and Quincy Jones finds a way to get into the end zone, and almost could have got tackled there, saved, but he gets in there for Shiner, and that would be the 14-0 lead in this contest. But we talked about Kagan Ash, right? This guy was actually, if he would have got past 100 yards, he would have broke the all-time rushing yards leader in the entire state of Texas. And guess what? He did there on that rush there in that play. And then that same drive there from Mount Enterprise, they get the touchdown. Joshua Bennett passes out there to Aiden Alslop for the touchdown. That's the first one. This would make it their 20-8. But for Shiner's defense, they were a bend but don't break team. They got the big time plays and won 28-8. And so for Shiner, they officially are going to keep going on with the season, and they're going to get that rematch with last year's 2A Division I state champions in the Munster Hornets in that clash. And again, still the same quarterback in charge there in Case and Carney. And again, for Shiner, they got a lot new team. It's going to be fun to watch. That will be actually at 11 a.m. Thursday morning out there in AT&T Stadium. And after the game, we talked with one of the star running backs on the team, Quincy Jones, to see how he felt getting that big time victory and having a chance to go back to the state championship.
I'm really excited. I think my team is excited too. We worked hard every week and we got it done. I can't wait for next week. See y'all boys in Jerry World.
I love that. You know, he's excited to go back there again. And again, crazy or not for Quincy Jones, he didn't get a lot of reps there in last year's game. Now he's got that opportunity to see if they can